Deep in the heart of the Enchanted Mountains, where craggy peaks kissed the sky and lush valleys sprawled below, Aria found herself embarking on a new quest. A cry for help had echoed across the realm, describing a menacing Goblin Lord who had amassed a horde of vile creatures and was wreaking havoc on the surrounding villages. Ever the valiant warrior, Aria set out to confront this threat head-on. She ventured into the treacherous Goblin's Pass, where every step seemed fraught with danger. The Goblin Horde was cunning, and it wasn't long before they caught wind of the intruder in their domain. As she ascended a rocky trail, Aria suddenly found herself surrounded by a swarm of goblin warriors, their beady eyes filled with malice. Though outnumbered, she refused to back down, her determination as unwavering as ever. With Hundel in hand, she readied herself for the oncoming onslaught. Despite her impressive skills, the Goblin Horde overwhelmed her, and she was captured by the cunning creatures. Bound in chains, her armor stripped away, Aria found herself imprisoned within the gloomy depths of the Goblin Lord's fortress. The air was thick with the stench of decay, and the dim light flickered from crude torches on the walls. The Goblin Lord himself was a grotesque figure, towering above his minions, his sinister grin revealing a mouthful of sharp teeth. He relished the triumph of capturing such a renowned warrior, and his voice dripped with arrogance as he spoke. "You thought you could defeat us, didn't you, little warrior? But now, you're all alone. And there's no one to save you," he sneered, delighting in her helplessness. But Aria's spirit could not be easily quenched. Despite her captivity, she never lost hope. She knew that escape was her only option, for if she remained in the Goblin Lord's clutches, the entire realm would be at the mercy of his malevolence. In the dead of night, while the Goblin Horde slumbered, Aria began plotting her escape. With her hands still bound, she quietly assessed her surroundings, searching for any weakness in her prison. Her keen eyes eventually caught sight of a loose stone in the corner of her cell. Using all her strength, she maneuvered herself closer to the stone, the chains clinking softly. It took hours of arduous effort, but she managed to free the stone, revealing a narrow opening leading to a network of dark tunnels beneath the fortress. In the darkness, she navigated the twisting passages, each step fraught with uncertainty. She encountered goblin sentries along the way, but she dispatched them silently, her movements swift and precise. As dawn approached, Aria reached the fortress's main hall, where the Goblin Lord and his advisors were gathered. Peering from the shadows, she saw an opportunity. The Goblin Lord had left his enchanted amulet unattended on a nearby pedestal, its dark power sustaining his control over the horde. Summoning her remaining strength, Aria made a daring dash for the amulet, quickly severing its connection to the Goblin Lord's power. Chaos erupted as the Goblin Horde turned on each other, no longer under the Lord's malevolent influence. Using the distraction to her advantage, Aria fought her way through the disoriented goblins, Hundel a whirlwind of steel in her hands. She carved a path through the fortress until she reached its entrance. The morning sun bathed the Enchanted Mountains in golden light as Aria emerged from the fortress, her heart pounding with exhilaration. She had escaped the clutches of the Goblin Lord and his horde, once again defying the odds. With the Goblin Horde scattered and leaderless, the realm rejoiced at the news of their defeat. But Aria remained ever humble, knowing that there would always be new battles to fight and new challenges to overcome. And so, the tale of Aria, the beautiful female warrior, continued to spread across the land. A legend of courage and determination that inspired hope in the hearts of all who heard it. She had faced darkness and emerged stronger, proving that even in captivity, a warrior spirit could never be truly bound.